Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It's 5:30 in the morning, so it's dark out, so no chicken. I thought maybe my cat would do. He won't stay here through the whole video. Well, he won't stay on camera. He usually sits on the couch next to me. This is George. George has been with me for a really long time. He's an old guy. George is 15. He's still a rascal, and I thought maybe you'd like to see my cat. I actually have another cat too, George's sister, but she is very shy and she does not hang out with me very much. George is always with me between my legs as I grade your papers and read your comments and even make the videos inside. He's usually behind the computer though. But I thought since I haven't given you a chicken for a few days, maybe you'd like to see George, and he's getting restless, so he doesn't really want to be part of the video. I don't think. George is a beautiful striped kitty, as you can see, and he's really big. Big striped kitty, George. All right, so folks, today is Friday, April 17th. We made it through another week of online learning. Now George is going to hang out behind us and stalk me from the back like a tiger. Now he's done with that. Anyhow, you guys did a great job with the Steve Jobs comparison speech. I put the grades in the grade book, so if you're looking at your grades and you get a 0, either you didn't turn it in, or you tried to turn it in and didn't give me permission to open the file, or you turned in a blank assignment. So I'm accepting late work. You guys know me well enough to know that you just got to get it to me and I'll get it in the grade book. I am not trying to stand in the way of you graduating, but you have to watch the speeches. I'm trying to make the stuff as useful and encouraging and motivating and inspirational as I can. I hope you're finding it that way. Today, as we march on with our ongoing speech and writing your graduation speech, I wanted to share with you my absolute all-time favorite. I said Steve Jobs was my favorite. That is true, but this one is also my favorite. I claim two favorites. So this one is called Wear Sunscreen. And in the materials today, I'm going to include also a video that was made that has a song that goes with it. Originally, it was published in the Chicago Tribune in 1997, which is like 100 years ago now. But I wanted to read it to you today and stop on a couple of points that I think are really, really important. So hopefully you watch the whole thing. If you get bored with me, at least watch the video, the additional video that I've attached, which is of the Baz Luhrmann song. I think you'll like it. A lot of really good advice. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to read this to you. So I'm going to get started. My alarm again. Okay. Um, so let me move that. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, moving that, putting this up. Okay, ready to go? Inside every adult lurks a graduation speaker dying to get out. Some world-weary pundit eager to pontificate on life to young people who'd rather be rollerblading. Most of us, alas, will never be invited to sow our words of wisdom among an audience of caps and gowns. But there's no reason we can't entertain ourselves by composing a guide for life for graduates. I encourage anyone over 26 to try this, and thank you for indulging my attempt. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 97, wear sunscreen. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. Oh, never mind. You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they've faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you, and how fabulous you really looked. You are not as fat as you imagine. Don't worry about the future, or worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to solve an algebra equation by chewing bubble gum. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your worried mind, the kind that blindside you at 4 p.m. on some idle Tuesday. That is so true. Seriously, y'all. That's true. Do one thing every day that scares you. Sing. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts, and don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. Floss. Don't waste your time on jealousy. Sometimes you're ahead, sometimes you're behind. The race is long, and in the end, it's only with yourself. Remember the compliments you receive. Forget the insults. If you succeed in doing this, please tell me how. Keep your old love letters. Throw away your old bank statements. Stretch. Don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. That's also very true. Get plenty of calcium. Be kind to your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. Maybe you'll marry. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Maybe you'll dance the funky chicken on your 75th wedding anniversary. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much or berate yourself too much either. Your choices are half chance. So are everybody else's. Enjoy your body. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of it or what other people think of it. It is the greatest instrument you'll ever own. Dance, even if you've nowhere to do it but your living room. Read the directions, even if you don't follow them. Do not buy beauty magazines. They will only make you feel ugly. Get to know your parents. You'll never know when they'll be gone for good. Be nice to your siblings. They are your best link to your past and the people most likely to stick with you in the future. Understand that friends come and go, but with the precious few, you should hold on. Work hard to bridge the gaps in geography and lifestyle, because the older you get, the more you need the people who knew you when you were young. Live in New York City once, but leave before it makes you hard. Live in Northern California once, but leave before it makes you soft. Travel. Obviously, this was written before COVID-19. Don't travel right now. Side note. Accept certain inalienable truths. Prices will rise. Politicians will philander. You too will get old. And when you do, you'll fantasize that when you were young, prices were reasonable, politicians were noble, and children respected their elders. Respect your elders. Don't expect anyone else to support you. Maybe you have a trust fund. Maybe you'll have a wealthy spouse, but you never know when either one might run out. Don't mess with your hair too much, or by the time you're 40, it will look 85. Be careful whose advice you buy, but be patient with those who supply it. Advice is a form of nostalgia. Dispensing it is a way of fishing the past from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the ugly parts, and recycling it for more than it's worth. But trust me on the sunscreen. So that is Mary Schmich. I love that. I love that graduation speech. I think it has a perfect mix of practicality and higher thinking, and I really like the part about not worrying. I say that a lot. In my own life, I added to it when she says, don't worry, or worry if you must, but realize it's as effective as chewing bubble gum to solve an algebra equation. Yeah, it gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you any closer to the solution. So I really like that speech. I'm going to make it available to you in a Word doc, and also attach or upload the video of the song that includes this as the lyrics to it, and you'll like it. It's good. Um, I just want to reiterate, if you've made it to the end of the video, how much I appreciate the effort you guys are putting in. I know things are hard. I know a lot of you have more on your plate than just school. You've got siblings who you may be responsible for. Many of you have jobs that you're doing. And I know most households are pretty stressed right now because of this. Even if finances aren't an issue, just staying inside is an issue, having your activities curtailed. Man, I went to Publix yesterday. No milk, no toilet paper. What in the world? Anyhow, I hope you all are continuing to stay safe. Stay safe this weekend. And please, if you need anything, just let me know. You can message me on Teams in the chat. You can email me. You know, uh, hopefully you've known me long enough, and we've known each other long enough that you know if there's anything I can do to help, I will do that. I hope the best for all of you. I hope you have a relaxing weekend. Um, it's another speech that you can use that to take sources from, to take quotes from as you're thinking through writing your own speech. Someone asked me yesterday when your graduation speeches are due. I'm looking at the week of April 27th. So you still have the rest of this week, all of next week, and then that week of April 27th till May 1st. Um, when you get it done, you send it over. I slap a grade on it, and put it in the grade book so you can have it be finished and off your plate. As soon as you get your graduation speech done, ultimately you're kind of done. So next week there'll be an assignment that'll be a point value assignment, so I can get some grades for fourth quarter, and then your graduation speech, and that's it. I don't know from the district yet what we're doing with final exams. I'll let you know as soon as I know. And that's all I really have on it. I mean, if I knew, I'd tell you because I just can't keep a secret. So as soon as I know, I'll let you know. What I'm planning on doing is just if if they don't do final exams, I'm just going to use your graduation speech that you wrote as a 20-point assignment for fourth quarter. I've attached the rubric. I'm not looking for you to be superheroes. I'm just looking for you to share your experiences and, give some advice to your classmates, uh, going forward. So, anyways, happy Friday, everyone. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Try to get some rest. And don't worry, it's about as effective as chewing bubble gum to solve an algebra equation. And take care of your knees and wear sunscreen. See you, everyone. Have a great. That was weird. How about just this? All right. See you, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Peace out.